Blessings, family, blessings, blessings, blessings. To God be the glory, the honor, the power, the praise. I am Minister Grace, and this is Cut Them Up Ministries. Well, we going to get the blessing, but God shall have the glory. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Order in the court. Where's my coffee? No cream, no sugar. God is about to lay the crooked places straight with sound God. Okay, y'all. This morning, I heard a lady say, the older they are, the older they get, the more miserable they are. I heard a lady say, the older they are, the older they get, the more miserable they are. And I was reading the Bible this morning to myself and my working force. I was reading the Bible to myself. And it was an old man outside of my door listening to me. And he said, while I was reading, he said, you will never change. The older they are, the more miserable they are. The older they get, the more miserable they are. So it was an old man outside my door that said that. And then it came to me in the spirit. You know, I didn't respond, because we don't argue with demons. We don't argue with demons. So I didn't respond, and God told me, he said you will never change because he has never changed. And he was old too. He said you'll never change because he did. That's why he's saying you can't, because he did. So I come to understand that people who don't want to change would try to hold changed people to their past. People who don't want to change will try to hold changed people and changing people to their past. But God said, no longer do I call you Jacob, but Israel. No longer do I call you Jacob, but Israel, even though Jacob I have loved, but Esau have I hated. Jacob I have loved, but Esau have I hated. These are God's words, they're not mine. So, a lady said something so powerful, and before she said this, I had that experience first before she said it. But I didn't know I didn't know how to put it in words, but God sent her to put it right in words for me. She said the older they get, the more miserable they become. So that tells me, throughout your old age, you never submitted to God in the first place. Throughout your old age, you never submitted to God. You have never submitted to God. That's why you said somebody would never change, because you have never changed. I'm Minister Grace. And don't ever let someone tell you what you can and can't do. Don't never let anyone say, and even if they do say, you'll never be this, you'll never be that. The best revenge is success. The best revenge, it is success. Roll our soldiers, for that is who we are.